Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining me. We are one. We are united in the spirit of the Creator. Just letting go of all earthly thoughts. Listen up a little bit. Get yourself in a good space. Be happy. Let go of all your cares and worries. I want to talk to you today about healing. Faith healing, we might call it. If you have asked for healing, your responsibility is to accept it. Okay? So maybe you've asked the Creator for healing. Maybe you have a group praying for you. You've asked for prayers. If you've asked for help, your responsibility is to know that your request has been heard and to start noticing what's different, okay? So there are a lot of stories in this world about people who have been healed by placebos. A doctor gave them a sugar pill and said, this is the thing you need, and the person rearranged their atomic structure and healed themselves because they believed it was possible. It's always what happens, okay? Google it, read about it. It'll cheer you up. There are so many cases of people rearranging their atomic structure and healing impossible to heal things, okay? Because we're all just a bunch of atoms, and what's smaller than that is we're light particles, okay? Anything can happen. So if you've asked for healing, just accept it and then declare it. I'm healed. Notice what feels different every day, all right? So once you've asked, it's given. And then your job isn't to keep wondering when it's going to happen. Your job is to notice what's different every day. Wow, I feel a little tiny bit better. I feel just a little bit, it's working. It's working, yes, it's working. Put your faith in it, okay? Because in all the placebo healings, and maybe in all the drug healings, maybe in every healing, it's faith. Faith in the drug, faith in the doctor. But the placebo stories really will cheer you up, okay? Read those, Google it, look into it, and have faith that if you ask for it, you're gonna get it, right? All the miracle stories, there's faith in the healer, okay? If there's all these stories about Jesus healing people, well, people had faith in him, right? And there's sacred places where people go and they walk away whole and healed. And that's because they had faith in the place, faith in the drug, faith in the placebo, faith in the healer, okay? Your soul or your ego can rearrange the atoms that make you up. So in the case of people with multiple personalities, one of the personalities will have a disease that's completely measurable, completely noticeable, and shows up on tests. And another of the personalities doesn't have that, okay? It's true, check it out. I'm not making this up. What that tells you is the ego, the personality, can rearrange the atoms to fit its beliefs, and the soul can rearrange the atoms to fit its beliefs. I say, choose your soul or a very enlightened one of your personalities and rearrange your atoms to suit you, okay? Ask and it is given. So if you have asked for healing, your job is to receive it. Now, I have prayed for people from time to time, and they have reported back that they had an amazing shift or an amazing thing happened, and they had a healing, okay? And it's only because they believed they would. And other times, not the same result, okay? One time, someone I was coaching and working with had an amazing shift in a heart condition, and wow, the tests came back and they were all changed and everything was good. But he couldn't quite believe it, so he kept looking for a second opinion or a third opinion until finally somebody was willing to do a procedure. But it was still way better than it was. Another time I did a process on a guy with his shoulders, and boom, he just felt wonderful. And we were in the gym at the time, and he kept coming up to me saying, you know, that's fantastic. I feel great. And then a little while later, he's like, yeah, that really worked. You know, almost all my pain has gone away, you know. And then he came back a little while later and said, you know, I'm still 50% better. In other words, he kept checking in to see if it really worked until he was back to almost as stiff and pained as he had been. So your job is to receive it and just say, yeah, of course. Wow, thank you. Fantastic. That's wonderful. I love it. So notice what's different and don't be afraid to say, I'm better. I'm well. And that might be your meditation. That might be the seed that you put in your meditation. It might be the voice of your spirit that's saying, there is nothing wrong with you. You are fine. We are rearranging those atoms right now. So just feel good, feel happy, bliss up. So you're doing the bliss technique and you get really, really high. Just say, all of my atoms are changing themselves. All of my atoms are lining up. Yeah, you got to affirm it and then feel it. Oh, I feel a little bit better and make it happen. So once you've asked for healing, your responsibility is to receive it and accept it, okay? So I even used this on myself one time. I was having blurry vision and I went to an optometrist to get checked out. And he said, you've got astigmatism. And I thought, okay, that's what I got. And I was expecting him to give me a prescription or something. And it's like, all right, you know, whatever. And he gives me a prescription for glasses. And it's like, wait a second, I don't want to wear glasses. I thought you'd just give me something and it would go away. So I left there and I thought, I have astigmatism. I wonder what that means. Okay, must mean that I'm not seeing something. I'm not seeing clearly. Okay, so, I launched this study. Like, I wonder what I'm not seeing in my life. And I started examining every aspect of my life. And I also started, focusing my eyes on far away and in close. But mostly I'm thinking, I'm not seeing something that's important to see, And I launched this study, and I never did find out what it was I wasn't seeing. But the condition cleared up. And I didn't have to get the glasses, and I still can see. Although, they've gotten blurry a couple of times since then for a little period of time, and I'd do some eye exercises and it would go away. So I want you to know that another way to pray for healing is to look for the underlying cause of whatever you got, okay? If you have a particular inflammation condition, maybe your immune system is running scared and you're afraid of things. Louise Hay's book, Heal Your Body, that's fantastic. It gives you hints and ideas on what might be causing whatever you got. So that's another way to look at it, okay? Ask for insight into the cause of whatever your condition is, all right? But just know that you can rearrange the molecules and the atoms such that you can receive healing. But sometimes you have a lesson to learn, and it's worth learning that lesson, all right? Just some food for thought on that. So that's a seed thought for your meditation and for your bliss and even for your bliss Kriya, your Kriya seeds. So when you put that wholeness after you breathe in, I'm whole, I'm healthy, vital, young. All right. Okay, please enjoy your healing. Teach this to other people. Send it to people who have asked for your prayers. All right, faith. And have fun looking into all of the miracle stories that are out there. There are so many people who have had miracle stories of healing. I've seen a bunch of them myself. Look into all these wonderful placebo things that people have done and know that you can rearrange your atomic structure, your spirit, your soul can do it, or your ego can do it. Just do it. Feel good. Please forward this to anybody who can benefit. Like it if you like it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you want some personal attention, please join me, patreon.com, John McKenna. Much love to you and yours. Have a beautiful day.